Drake. They using my name for clickbait. See, you wanna start fake beef.
Straight to a penthouse, Miami Beach. It's a new weirdo every week. Talk crazy on tweets. They don't want it cause I come to defeat. Anything for clout. Anything for clout.
What is up, my fullest kings and queens? Welcome back to my channel. As you guys can see by the title, you already know it is Nicki Minaj back in the click today, you guys. And I'm not gonna lie, she got the internet on smash right now with this tweet that she put, "Yes, I'm single." Now, click, I don't know how real that is, and I don't know if she's talking about a single as in a song, a new song dropping, or if she's single that she ain't with Mr. Petty no more. However, click, a lot of people have definitely reacted to this, and I definitely want to get into these comments, child. So are we getting a new single, or are you single? Now, this person want to know if it's about the music or relationship status, like you're dropping one or you are. Now, some feel like she has a new single dropping, she ain't gonna leave that dude. Now, if she let that man go, that'll be her making the first out of the clown section. She's a Sag. They claim single just because you didn't say bless you when they sneezed. Don't phase this, y'all. One thing sis gonna do is drop a tweet and have the internet in shambles. I think it's good promo. She gonna come back and tell y'all she talking about a song. A new single dropping. Zoo ain't going nowhere. Now, click, as you guys can see, everybody feeling like this is not true. Everybody's confused. They don't know if she is really talking about a single or is she talking about she's just fully 100% single from her husband, Mr. Kenneth Petty. However, I will say that a video resurfaced on Twitter basically showing her talk about something that can be along the lines and the reason as to why she tweeted that she was single today or saying single, okay? So y'all take a look.
I want to be loved. Don't want to love anyone. All it's ever done was taken away my powers to be a machine. I'd rather be not lied to than loved. I'd rather be not with some person in my face all day, but having a secret life and a sneaky life behind my back. And if you've ever felt love and then it left, let it.
Now, that most definitely seemed very personal, very intentional, and it definitely was great advice because if somebody cheating on you, most definitely don't sit here and stay with nobody. And not only that, if the love left, let it go. And I'm here for that 110%.
Call your mama. Period.
Now, despite all the discrepancies and all the messed up stuff that this guy has allegedly gotten himself into in the past, I have no judgment on Nicki Minaj and her marriage. I don't wish nobody's marriage to shambles, okay? Because at the end of the day, I am not trying to do or spew any negative or negativity when it comes to that. So good luck to her because, you know, she still is on a world tour. And when you're breaking up with somebody or having a divorce, it's different from breaking up with a boyfriend versus you being married and having to get a divorce. I mean, the raw reality is you having your first child with this guy and you chose to deal with him. You chose to make him your husband. So at the end of the day, it can be very emotional, very draining. So I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comments below if y'all think that she actually is single from being in her marriage or she is about to drop another single. Next in the click, we got Ty James. He is a streamer, and if you guys haven't seen my last video, go and check it out. But I'm doing an update because he actually issued an apology on behalf of his little sister groping Michael Rainey Jr. on live stream on Twitch. But click, before we even get into that apology that he wrote in his Instagram stories, I do want to show you the backlash that he was receiving in the comment section and on Twitter because a lot of people had some things to say. He was receiving a lot because he basically was saying he tried to ignore the ish, but he said that is his sister and he's not going to talk bad about her. However, he never once apologized on the live stream and people was not feeling that. So take a look. That's definitely... There is no excuse for her behavior. Just because she's your sister does not make things okay in any way possible. If someone walked over to your sister and touched her inappropriately, it'll be a different outcome. Shaking my head. If it was a man doing it, the world would be on fire. He might laugh it off, but that doesn't make it okay. Now, Click, if we look back, this was his actual statement after finding out that his sister did what she did to Michael and he abruptly left after that. He said she never seen somebody that caliber, so she start. That's my sister, so I'm not going to say nothing bad about her. I'm going to just check her and tell her, you ain't got to be on that. We all the same. We all human.
Lock that up. Lock it up.
The fact that children were present, a camera was rolling, he did not ask to be touched, and she still ain't give a F speaks volumes. This is SA caught in 4K. Now, if you guys definitely agree with these comments, make sure y'all are letting me know in the comments below. I love to talk with you guys, and I love to see everybody's opinions. So definitely get your butt in these comments and definitely delegate, because a lot of people have different views on this situation. But I definitely agree with everyone that I'm reading, because at the end of the day, men should be treated the same way women are treated when it comes to situations like this. Now, as you can see, if you guys could pause the video, you definitely could read this comment. I definitely agree with this comment, just like the others. Everyone feel as if it was the other way around, it would be more controversy, okay? People are not taking this serious. I think women should keep their hands to themselves at all time. And I do feel like, Ty definitely handled that poorly, because the moment that everyone was spamming what happened to Michael, he should have automatically apologized, because that is your brand. That is your live stream. That is the way you feed yourself, probably feed your family. That is how you make your money, and that is what butter your bread. So if you felt like you shouldn't have said have an apology from the beginning, I know personally me, I wouldn't have took it or accept what he got to say now, because remember, he said he didn't want to talk bad about his sister. It's not about talking bad about your sister. It's about acknowledging the fact that what she did was 100% wrong and that you do apologize. Now, I do want to read this one comment before I read his apology, but let me give you guys some context real quick. I didn't want to screenshot the whole back and forth, because we definitely was back and forth then, okay? Now, first of all, on the neighborhood talk, in the caption and the title basically said, Tylil issues an apology on behalf of his sister's actions. And my comment was, I bet he does apologize now. And this particular person, which I'm not going to show their name because y'all be going hard, the Click definitely goes and find these people will be up in their DMs. But anywho, this person proceeds to try to correct me. Instead of me basically saying this person says, and mind you, this is a man, he basically says she, okay? I said what I said, I knew what I was saying, and I said he. And then he said, oh, okay, so now we're defending women's actions. It's okay for a woman to blah, 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 blah. And this is what I can't stand about weirdos and narcissists, because you could tell he was most definitely a narcissist. You guys put words in our mouth. Like, I just cannot stand men that do this. First of all, we all are entitled to our own opinions, but I'm only making a comment based off of what the context was. The title basically said he now issues an apology on his sister's behalf. And if you watch the actual stream clip, he literally was making excuses for his sister and saying he wasn't going to talk bad. Once again, I said that already. And, I felt like because he is the person who owns that Twitch, he should have been it's his brand. It's his platform. He should have been the first one to apologize, because he was the one who invited Michael Rainey to his house, knowing that his sister is fast, knowing that everybody was going to be there. So my thing is, he should have been apologized, but I already knew he was going to apologize because of the amount of backlash this man had been receiving, okay? Now, as for the apology, he said, after the actions that occurred during my stream last night, I would like to sincerely apologize to Michael and his family for what took place. My little sister was completely wrong and out of line. What she did was very inappropriate and unacceptable. I am truly embarrassed and disgusted by her actions. I completely respect whatever direction Michael wants to go in this situation. After watching this clip, I was completely taken back by what she done. I will take extreme precautions with future streams to avoid similar issues and have banned her from participating in future streams. I do not condone any type of assault.
You have been promoted. You are now one of my elite employees.
If this man do not get this AI generated apology the up out of here. Okay, First of all, first things first, the moment that somebody said he was violated and you seen him leaving abruptly, I would have stopped him, asked him everything is okay, and see what really happened. Or when your fans told you from the jump that what happened, you wouldn't be calling them D-riders and saying that you're trying to forget this ish. So I definitely do not feel like he wrote this apology, because at the end of the day, he don't even talk like that. I seen his stream and I see how he talk. He talks like a regular hood NYC ninja, okay? And so this apology was definitely generated from somebody else but him, okay? So in my opinion, I definitely don't believe that he's apologizing for this situation because he actually cares. I just think that he's getting backlash and he does not want to lose his brand or his platform or his money due to his sister's actions. Because before, if you cared, you would have nipped that in the bud right away. I wouldn't care who you are. Brother, sister, cousin, fuzzing, buzzing, I don't care. If you out here making nasty decisions and you out here violating people's personal space, then you deserve to be called out on it, regardless of the fact. Now, like I said to y'all in my last video and to now, the girl does look old enough to know better than what she was doing. However, I don't know her age, so I don't really want to say that she's a child when she's not, but we don't know. Like I told y'all, I was going to make my reservations, and y'all know we going to always most definitely talk about it. But let's get back to this comment real quick before we close out this quick news. This man proceeds to say, of course he didn't apologize at the time. He didn't even know it happened till people started complaining about it after the stream was over. And at her big old age, stop. She definitely old enough to say something. She didn't have to wait on her brother apology. Now, he was talking to himself because he just made up this whole narrative. I never said anything else but besides the fact that I bet he does apologize now, okay? Because first of all, that is his damn live. He should have known better from the jump. The moment he heard that news, he should have put his sister in her place as soon as possible on live stream. I mean, she did it on live stream. You went on live stream after and said, I'm trying to ignore the ish. How are you trying to ignore the fact that this man was violated on live by your sister? So before you defend someone on not knowing what happened at the time, he still had every right to apologize on the behalf of his sister because it happened on his brand, on his live, okay? Point blank period. Both should issue an apology. And if I was him, I would have most definitely for sure made her apologize publicly on my live stream, since she was bold enough to do that in front of 52,000 people. And let me reiterate the fact that there were children there. They were present right while she did that. So it's just, she got issues. She definitely has no home training. And the mom definitely needs to have a conversation with her and pray. And I pray that she does do a better job in raising your daughter, because she was way too open while all those men were there. Her tongue was out in the beginning. She talked about passing me bananas and hey, yo, it would be no way in hell that my daughter would be literally on somebody's live stream while a whole bunch of grown adults, or I don't even know if she was a child or not. Regardless of the fact, if my kids live under my roof, adult or not, you're not about to do no weird wacky-ish like that with me. Okay, so I feel like the mother should be right there next to her when she on that live and apologize, and she say, I would never raise my child like that, because right then and there, it seemed like something is just not right. Now, I said what I said. If y'all agree with me, let me know in the comments below. If you don't, listen, it is what it is. This whole situation should have never happened in the first place. But now that it did happen, I'm pretty sure he's going to learn his lesson for real, regardless of whoever typed this, whether he typed it or not. He really is going to learn his lesson, because this is not the attention that you want. Now, he did mention that, I want to go viral. You know what I'm saying? And you definitely went viral, but for all the wrong reasons, baby. Gotta do what you gotta do. Don't allow nobody, I don't care who it is, your sister, whether you want to talk bad about her or not, she did something to say F the fact that you're working hard to become somebody and make money and take your family out the hood. At this point, it's like, don't let nobody trip you up out of your spot. I don't care who they are. You cannot allow nothing, to ever go in the direction of being this way, okay, when it comes to your name. So that is all I got for that. Now, Click Michael definitely did have something to say. He said, at this point, everyone has seen the video circulating online. I am still in shock and don't fully know how to process what happened last night. This is an unfortunate situation that I do not condone in any way. I can't take it lightly, because I know I would be in serious trouble if the roles were reversed. The fact is, SA is never okay, regardless of the gender or status. We are all human and we should respect each other. Most importantly, we should always respect ourselves. I'm definitely wishing and going to be praying for him and hoping that he can heal through that, because you never know how a man will feel if he's violated. Y'all have to realize that we all are human beings and everyone has emotions and feelings. Just because it wasn't the other way around does not mean that he didn't feel any type of way when it happened. It is quite embarrassing to see that happen and to see his reaction when it first happened. So I know for a fact that he was definitely shocked. And I'm very proud that he definitely left abruptly after that, because that is just ridiculous, okay? So that is all I got to say for that situation. I'm really hoping that everything will get sorted out and no lawsuits will be filed. You know, and people just learn their lesson. I'm actually looking forward for the little girl or the woman, whoever. I don't know if she's a little girl or woman, because nowadays these Gen Zs be looking older than us. And I'm 30, child. My birthday is August 5th, 1993, okay? Next in the clique, we got tesehki. Back in the clique today, you guys, and it looked like she is not playing about her man again. Now, I guess people was questioning about what exactly does he really do and just basically allegedly calling him boring, but this girl said, I get the best loving all day, every day to be exact. We do it 5 times a day. Y'all really think I care what you think? I'm bored. Newsflash, my man don't, and he pays my bills. Come harder, because I'll be boring too. Y'all all your life. Now, I don't know if she meant to say I'm boring, y'all think I'm boring, or I'm bored. Either way, I don't think she's boring. I think that she's a real B. At first, I thought she was just a cloud chaser, because that is the way that ChriseanRock made it seem like. But to be honest, this was the real star in the family. It's just that ChriseanRock did some stupid-ish to make it before her, okay? So at the end of the day, I think she's a great artist. I think she does a good job on reality TV, but she don't fight unless she needs to fight. So I don't know why people coming for her or her man, because I do see him beside her all the time, and we don't know what the hell he really do. But if this man is paying her bills and she out here making money and they've been together for years, who are you to even judge, okay? So listen, this girl's taking care of herself. She's looking good. She's being a loyal friend, and she definitely was a loyal sister before she got jumps. So at the end of the day, it just is what it is. Y'all mind your business when it comes to this girl, because you know she gonna eat regardless. Now, we got DrayaMichele in the clique today, you guys, for the first time. And the reason why she is in the clique is because I've been seeing a lot going around about her and her new little boo / baby daddy of her newborn daughter, Jalen Green. Now, as y'all know, he is 22 years old, and DrayaMichele is about, 41 years old?
No. That is it.
We gon' pray.
However, clique, I think she has been getting tired of all this backlash of her being allegedly called a P. Now, y'all know what I'm talking about. For the people in the back, if you don't know, it is what it is. If you know, you know. But the people in the comments had so much to say, to where she felt like she wanted to clap back in her stories because she posted this picture and everybody was in a frenzy. There is no picture or video on this app that could set me off in the comments the way pics and videos of me do to people. It's strange. I be wanting to know, does your man, bestie, mom, employer know you just be stereotyping negative-ish on here? Self-evaluation. What did that comment do for me? Anyway, I simply don't look at things that upset me or could trigger me to spiral in a frenzy of negative thoughts. Try that. Now, it's clear that she's bothered but unbothered, okay? Because she got herself a millionaire for a baby daddy. She secured the bag with that beautiful baby girl, I'm sure of. But click, before I even give my opinion, I definitely want to get into these comments, child. Girl, what you expect? The age gap is wild. He was learning cursive when you were at the club in random guys sections. Protect your children. It's not just men preying on these young girls. Gotta watch sons too, not from the men, but the women too. Lord, fix it. He's not a victim, as I see he was not harmed and he chose this. But doesn't mean it's not right. Y'all give these men heck for doing this. And just because it's a woman who is gorgeous, I must admit, y'all let it slide. He is adorable, very attractive, but even at my age, 31, I just couldn't do it. It just doesn't feel right. Am I wrong?
No.
Laugh out loud. I love Drea. She been so unbothered from way back a decade ago when she knocked Sunday into next Sunday. A 22-year-old multi-millionaire want you at 39? Yeah, definitely ain't turning him down. Y'all be so cap on this app. Drea, please live your life. Don't respond. Better yet, stop reading comments. I'ma keep it real quick. I wouldn't care how much money you got. If you are even 5 years younger than me, I don't want nothing to do with you, because at the end of the day, the mindset is totally different. I think the only issue for me is the fact that her son is the same age as the man that she gave birth to her daughter to not too long ago. So that's a little weird in itself for me. However, he is of age. So you can't really do nothing with that. I get that a lot of people have opinions, but the raw reality is he is an adult. He is of age. He's above the age of 18, and that is who he chooses to deal with. That is who he chose to impregnate. And that is who she's choosing to be with. It is what it is. I know if that was me per se, and I'm motherfucking 41 years old, and my son is 22 years old, and his baby mother is around my age, oh, we gonna most definitely have a problem, because I'm gonna definitely speak my mind. Because ain't no way I'm about to have a baby by a 22-year-old and my son is 22. That's crazy, okay? But it is what it is. Different strokes for different folks. Whatever rocks her boat, let her rock it.
It's a trip. But I ain't one to gossip, so if anyone asks you ain't heard it from me. No, you haven't.
That is all I got for the Click News. Make sure you guys are smashing that like button. Don't forget to hit that subscribe and get in them comments and let me know exactly what you guys feel. As I always say, if nobody told you that they love you today, just know that I love you. I'll see you guys in the next Click News. Bye!